Hello everyone. Welcome to Tail Whale TV. Today, we will cover the factors of production. In the previous chapter, we learned the types of goods and scarcity. But, how are scarce resources turned into goods and services? To find that out, we have to look at the factors of production. The four factors of production are land, labor, capital, and enterprise. We will look into each of them in detail, so let's start with land. When we talk about land, this means all the natural resources found on the planet that are used to make goods and services. For example, fertile land for farming, metallic ores, wood from trees, or oil from underground. The second factor is labor. Labor is the physical effort that we put into making goods. The businesses hire labor and pay their wages to work for them. Some examples are a doctor treating a patient, a mechanic fixing a car, a miner mining underground. The third factor is capital. Here, capital refers to any manufactured resources used in the production of a good. For example, machinery, tools, equipment, and vehicles. The last factor is enterprise. Entrepreneurship is the process of launching and running a business in order to make a profit. The skills of the entrepreneur allow the business to run smoothly and run the other three factors of production. He is the one who takes risks in order to start a business. What are the rewards for the factors of production? Let's look at the land. The reward is rent. The owner of the land receives rental income from the tenants of the land resources. The reward for labor is wages, salaries. The entrepreneur pays wages to labor to work for him. The reward for capital is interest. This is the extra money that the loan lender will receive for giving money to businesses. The reward for enterprise is called profit. This is the return for the entrepreneur's risks and ideas. Profit is what remains after all the costs are paid. Collectively, the four rewards are known as income. Now, let's look at the types of mobility of the factors of production. Geographical mobility and occupational mobility. The geographical mobility for laborers refers to the willingness and the ability of a person to relocate from one place to another for employment purposes. Some people may not want to relocate due to several reasons, such as due to family ties. They may not want to leave their family behind. Another reason might be due to the costs of living in another place. The costs of living may be too high in another location, making it hard or impossible for a person to relocate. Let's look at occupational mobility. Occupational mobility refers to the ease with which a person can change his or her jobs. The degree of it depends on the cost and the length of training that is required to change between jobs. The greater the rate of occupational mobility and geographical mobility there is, the greater its international competitiveness and economic growth are likely to be. Now, we will see that what affects the quality and quantity of the factors of production. Let's start with the first reason. It is the change in the cost of the factors of production. For example, higher labor costs would tend to decrease demand for labor, resulting in less quantity of labor. The second reason is the government policies which can affect the cost of production, such as through taxes. For example, lower income taxes can help create incentives for work, which will result in increasing the quantity of labor. The third reason is the new technology, which will allow businesses to produce more goods. Higher productivity might also help firms to decrease the average costs of the factors of production. The next reason is the net migration of labor. If more labor will migrate, the quantity of labor in an economy will decrease. The fifth reason is improvement in education and healthcare, as this will improve the quality of the labor. Is the weather conditions. If the weather is unfavorable, such as floods or droughts, this will reduce the quality and quantity of agriculture products. Conversely, good weather will increase the quantity and quality. And, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you had any problems, ask us in the comments below.